This is your time. This is your season. And this is your moment. I hope you're having a wonderful week. Welcome to another special edition of This Is Your Time. This is your season special edition. I want to let you know that you are destined for greatness. Greatness is in your DNA. I want you to know you are valuable. You are intelligent. You are smart. You are gifted. You are beautiful. You are intelligent. You are not average, but you are phenomenal. And you are capable. And not only are you capable, but you can do anything. I don't want to just say you are capable. I want to tell you, you can do it. You can win the Super Bowl. You can win the NBA championship. You can win the NCAA championship. You can become a doctor. You can become a lawyer. You can get that PhD. You can get that doctoral degree. You can get that master's degree. You can get that bachelor's degree. You can become a fitness model. You can start your own business. You can become the CEO of that company. You can take that company to the next level. You can bring your GPA up. You can graduate high school. You can become a real estate owner, real estate investor. You can become a lawyer, nurse, or teacher, or baseball player, basketball player, football player. You can do anything. You can do anything you put your mind to. You can do it. You can achieve it, and you can accomplish it. And today we're going to be talking about, are you going to show up? Are you going to show up? That's what I want to tell you. Are you going to show up? I want to tell you, you must find your identity. That's what I want to tell you. You must find your identity. You must identify yourself. Once you find your own identity, you will be successful in every area of your life. This is your time, and this is your moment. Are you going to show up? I want to tell you, you can do, you can be, you can accomplish anything. That's what I want to tell you. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. Are you going to show up? Because let me tell you something. In my mind, I want you to get, this is what I want you to do. I want you to get your dreams in your mind right now. I want you to have an imagination, because it was imagination that caused somebody to create the airplane. It was imagination that caused somebody to create the cell phone, telephone. It was someone's imagination to cause someone to create cars and vehicles. Let me tell you something. I want you to get it in your mind what you want to do, what you want to be, what you want to become. Because I've already been there. Let me tell you this. I've spoken in London in my mind. I've spoken in Canada in my mind. I've spoken in Australia in my mind. I've spoken in the NBA in my mind. I've spoken in the NFL in my mind. I've spoken in corporate in my mind. Imagination is powerful, and I want you to imagine where you want to be right now. Einstein talks about how powerful the imagination is. And now that you are imagining yourself becoming successful, I want you to put into action, because faith without works is dead. Go there in your mind. And today we're going to be talking about, are you going to show up? I went from flunking to first grade. I was bullied in school. I had a learning disability. I had a reading and comprehension problem. I was bullied in school. I was the underdog. They picked at me. I was the underdog. They said I would never amount to anything. No one believed in me. They doubted me. But then when I got in high school, my high school teacher, she told everybody else, see, I'm excited. I'm pumped up. I get so excited because this is my life. This is my real story. That's why I speak with so much authority, because I believe in what I'm saying when I speak. This is my life. This is my real story. That's why I speak with so much authority. That's why I have so much energy when I speak, because this is my life. My high school teacher said, Tommy, you're not smart enough to go to college. She said, Tommy, you're not smart enough to go to She said, you're not smart enough to go to college. She said, you're not going to graduate high school. I looked at her. I said, ma'am, no offense. I said, I will graduate high school. I said, I will go to college. And then in 2009, I became homeless. Are you going to show up? I was living on the streets, begging for food, could not shower, could not brush my teeth, had to beg for food, had nowhere to lay my head in 100-degree weather. Imagine yourself being homeless in 100-degree weather during the summer. Had nowhere to lay my head. And then after that, I finally got in college, but I started struggling with depression, and I flunked out of college. Are you going to show up? But I didn't quit. I didn't give up. And they let me back in college on academic probation. And I got my bachelor's in 6 years, got my master's in 5 years, and got my doctoral degree in a year and a half. And my teacher said, Tommy, you're not smart enough to write a dissertation. She said, you're not smart enough to write a dissertation. You're not a good writer. You're not the smartest. Imagine if I would have let that stop me. There's been some people who doubted you. Family members have doubted you. Your friends have doubted you. Loved ones have doubted you. Let me tell you something. You had dreams. You had goals. You had aspirations. But you told it to your family members and they shot you down. They shot your dream down. Pick that dream back up and dream again. You can take that company to the next level. You can become the CEO of that company. You can come up with that billion-dollar idea. You can come up with that multi-million-dollar idea. You can become an entrepreneurship. You're not going to have to work a 9-to-5 job for the rest of your life. Now, I know there's times you got to work, but don't have a work mentality for the rest of your life. Get an entrepreneurship-like mentality. There's dreams. There's things you want to do, but people talked you out of your dream. Find your identity. Find your authentic why. And then afterwards, I was shot multiple times. And when I got to the hospital, I was pronounced dead. But years later, I'm alive. And now I'm a motivational speaker, changing people's lives. I'm a published author of 3 books on Amazon, and I'm currently working on my 4th book. Maybe you've been telling yourself you want to write a book. What are your dreams? Are you going to show up? It's the NFL. Are you going to show up in the NFL? Are you going to show up in the NBA? Are you going to show up in college? Are you going to show up as an athlete? Are you going to show up as a CEO of that company? Are you going to go after your dreams? Having direction is far greater than being fast. Please take notes. Having direction is far greater than being fast. When you go fast, you go nowhere. Greatness is a process. Are you going to show up? Remember this. You can't rush greatness. Greatness doesn't happen overnight. You are valuable. You are capable. You are intelligent. You can do anything. I can. I will. I must. Greatness doesn't happen overnight. But are you hungry? How bad do you want it? Because the process to success and greatness is slow. But quitting will not speed it up. Don't you throw in the towel. Don't you quit. You may be going through a divorce. You may grew up in a dysfunctional family. Don't you give up on your marriage. You may be going through a sickness. You may be struggling with depression. You may grew up in a dysfunctional family. You may never knew your father. You may come from a rich family. Your parents have given you everything, but you don't know what you want. You may be already successful and rich, but you're still not happy. The process to greatness. Because you can achieve greatness and success and still not be happy. I want you successful in every area of your life. While you're successful, I want you to have happiness and joy and enjoy the fruit of your labor. Because if you don't rule or take control of your mind, then your mind will take control of you. I'm going to say it again. If you don't rule or take control of your mind, then your mind will take control of you. Take control of your mind. Govern what goes into your mind. Watch what you think. It's a mental fight. Stop procrastinating. Stop being negative. If you're going to be great, if you're going to be successful, You must become optimistic. What do you mean, Dr. Campbell? You must become positive and stop being negative. Negativity is so deeply rooted in people till they don't even realize how negative they are. And that's a sad place to be in. It's time to renew your mind and change the way you think. Reach for the stars. Like I always say, you can only see stars in the dark. You can't see stars when the sun is shining. You can only see stars in the dark. So you may be in the dark right now. You may be depressed. You may be going through. You may have low energy. You may be going through that divorce. You may never knew your father. You may can't get over your childhood. Yes, I know it happened, but you're not in the year 2000 anymore. You're not in 1989 anymore. You're not in 2012 anymore. This is a new year. Yes, I know the pain is real. Yes, I know they did it to you. Yes, I know it happened, but you got to get over it and don't let that keep you down. Reach for the stars. Don't be afraid to risk it and take the chance. As I close, stop being afraid of failure and don't be a prisoner of fear. Go for it. Don't be afraid to fail. Go after your dreams. If you fail, maybe you fail 10 times. Maybe you fail 7 times. Keep doing it. Keep taking the test until you pass it. Keep going after your dreams until you become successful. It's okay if you fail. It's okay if they keep telling you no. It's okay. Get excited when they tell you no. Get excited when you keep getting rejection. Because that just means that your yes is just that close. Last statement. Don't wait until you are successful to be happy and joyful. Be joyful and happy now. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please spread the word about me all over social media as a motivational speaker. Please tell all your family and your friends about me as a motivational speaker. I want to tell you, this is your time. This is your season. And this is your moment. Thank you. That is my time.